Yo, still biz, what's the deal, man? Nigga heading to work. It's top of the week. We got a big fight this weekend, man. I didn't get to see Anthony Yard, man, last week. I got to go back and watch that fight, man. But the fight that I did get to see was my man Tszyu. So P game. Let's get right into that bullshit, man. Oh, so let me get my size down. I got a fucking colossal size forehead, bro. I honestly do, bro. Shit, wow. But man, oh man, oh man, sheesh, man. Congrats to Bakram Murtazaliev, man. That was a statement win right there. Nobody expected that. Everybody expected you to go over there and just get outlined in chalk. And this is why you don't overlook your opponent, man. Tim Tszyu went in there and thought he just had it in the bag. And to his benefit, we all thought he had it in the bag. You dig? I thought he won the first round. It was a tough and competitive first round, though, man. I just think he edged it with that big right hand that he landed over the top. I thought he edged it, man. So you dig? He comes out in the next round and gets put down on the canvas, man, and then like twice in that round, and then just this is one thing that I'm fucking with about Tim Tszyu, right? And not just Tim Tszyu, but a lot of these foreign fighters, a lot of them, because it's just a bit more of a a more of a grit to them. You dig? They're a little bit more competitive and tough than a lot of these newer fighters over here in the States. Instead of the dude running and clinching, not running, because I don't want to say running. I don't want to say running. Instead of him using his feet to get out of way of range, to get out of range, to be clipped and punished more so than what he already had been, he decided to stay there and bang. Now that was to his detriment, and it led to his unforeseeable doom. But I respect when fighters sit there and they bang it out. I respect that shit. But I respect fighters when they get on their bike and they get, let me get my legs back up under me, man. I'm coming to fight. Just I gotta have my legs in order to fight at the way that you would like me to fight. He didn't do that, man. He stood his ground and got him, and because of that, it got him up out of there in 3 rounds, man. So congrats to Berkram Murtazaliev. This division right here is, the entire division is full of dark horses, man. The dude, Yonestelli, he's gonna be a factor at 154 pounds. He's gonna be a factor. What I saw from him that same night, I'm like, yo, man, this dude is nice, real good feet, defense, counter punching. He's a really good counter puncher, man. Real good counter puncher, man. Fat, just he's real speedy for that division, man. Like I didn't think there was, junior middleweights in there, man. I'm like, damn, man. Like, just what the fuck is these niggas? So it was just a real good performance all around from a lot of, from all them dudes, man. And what I wanted to say is, man, this division is full of dark horses, man. Like everybody, not everybody, but you got to think about Bohachuk, Brian Mendoza, Sebastian Fundora, Israel Madrimov, Terrence Crawford, Tim Tszyu, Ramos. Who else do we got? Lubin is still in the mix. We still got now we got Murtazaliev. Charlo's coming back. This is a division that can easily go 10 and 11 deep. Fundora. This is easily a division that can go 10, 11 deep. Easily. Nobody is safe. This is this division, the heavyweight division, where it's just it's not a clear and concise favorite in a lot of these fights. Even though we would say Usyk as of right now in the heavyweight division, but because that division is that's another densely populated division, man. Bacoli is in the mix. Zhang is in the mix. Wardley just made his stake to claim. Like, nah, man, y'all coming to see me. Daniel Dubois, Anthony Joshua is still up there. Joseph Parker is up, man. Like, this division is deep as shit. It's deep as a motherfucker, man. We don't know what Torres is gonna do, but he's about to be a player in the division, man. You got Jolalov is about to be a player in the division. Ajit Caballel. Um, it's a deep, deep, deep division, and any fight could end up like how Joshua and Dubois ended up. I forget what division. I don't think it's one. Is it? I don't think is it 118? I can't, because my man Kazuto Ioka just lost, and then Kosei Tanaka just lost. These like that's dope. That's what the sport needs to shake some shit up. I'm not mad at him for like. Of course, if I'm going for a fight, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna feel some type of way if he loses, but it's for the betterment of the sport. You dig? Where these fighters can go in there and lose, and it won't. Just all that matters is we got to we got to entertain a fight. We got a real entertaining fight. And Tim Tszyu is a dude who's gonna give us entertainment, man. A lot of these other fighters are dudes that's gonna give us entertainment. They come in the bang, and I fuck with that shit, man. And it's good. It's good for the sport because when the divisions are competitive and we get more 50-50 fights, 60-40 fights, 55-45 type of fights, it's dope, man. Like that's what we want. That's what the sport needs, as opposed to just dealing with overmatched opponents, man. We need competitiveness in the sport because when it's competitive, and when the sports and the divisions are competitive, that means just it's like, yo, you don't know who can win. It's not a clear and concise better in the division. It's not, and I just think that shit is the truth, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. At this point in time, the only one who's really looking like that dude at 160 is Johnny Beck. Johnny Beck and Hamza. You go to 68. 68 is densely populated, man. You can go maybe 8-9 deep in that division. You go 8-9 deep up there. You go 8-9 deep up there. But Canelo was still he's the overwhelming favorite in that division still. So I'm just saying, man, I'm not mad at Tim Tszyu at all. So a lot of people that, I was arguing with Art Man all day yesterday, and, just because he wants to run, parakeet this notion that Tim Tszyu is trash or whatever. I'm like, how? Man, I knew Fundora was going to beat him. So you knew a cut over that man and that man's forehead was going to get caused, which would lead him to not being able to throw the shot because he can't see the target. He's trying to say, oh man, so blood in your eyes stops your hands from moving. Yes, nigga. If you can't see where the target is at, how you gonna punch at it? Just some shit just doesn't need to be said because you understand how ridiculous it sounds once you voice it. Tim Tszyu lost to a dude he wasn't supposed to lose to, and now we're here. We are. Now here we are. Now here we are, and it's not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, man. It's not. You dig? The dude is fucked up in the game. You know who else had this year? Just wasn't his year, man. You dig that? A bullshit. Not a bullshit, but a foul caused by Fundora in that fight that costed him his belt. You got that situation, and then you get knocked out, man. You know who had a year like this as well? Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. And this isn't me saying that, it's not about comparing Tim Tszyu to Manny Pacquiao in the sense of resume and accolades and all that shit. That's not the point of what it is that I'm saying. But Manny Pacquiao had a controversial loss to Tim Bradley and then got, outlined in chalk by Juan Manuel Marquez that same year. Just wasn't his year. And he built himself back up from the ground up. He did. You know what I'm saying? And his career continued after that. But my point is, they had a fucked up year as well. I'm hearing all this, oh man, feed him to so-and-so, he's done, his career is over. And that shit pisses me off when people say that shit, man, because it's like, that's the type of mentality that has these fighters shook to go in the ring with quality opposition. They don't want to put it all on the line because the minute they get beat, there goes their fan base, there goes their support system. Yo, he just lost. As if fighters are not supposed to lose, my nigga. If you fought in the street, should you not fight anymore because you got crashed by one too many niggas? Or you just let niggas disrespect you and do whatever it is and just run amok on you and all that? No, you don't. You don't stop fighting because you lost. Niggas lose every day, B. All these other athletes and ball players lose all the time, man. LeBron has more losses than he has wins in the finals. Did y'all tell that nigga to retire and just hang it up? No. Because you look stupid because he's still playing at an MVP level at damn near 40 years old. The fuck is wrong with y'all? No, just because he got beat, that doesn't mean he should hang it up, man. America just has this real They're just enchanted with this whole perfection thing, man. It's like, yo, man, the only thing perfect is the entity that created us. That's the only thing that's perfect. Whatever he, she, or it is. We are incapable of being perfect, man. So this thought of perfection needs to go to the wayside. Y'all niggas let Floyd come up here and fuck the game all up, man. Niggas don't want to rumble no more because niggas are scared to get beat. Now, you don't want to lose. I mean, don't nobody want to lose. You don't want to lose a fight. I get it. But if you can learn in that loss and then come back and avenge that loss, then, yo, that's the business right there. But this notion that you just supposed to just go, just retire because of an L, man, I know you dudes is y'all some sickos. It's filthy fucking work, man. It's filthy fucking work. And if why should Tim retire because of a loss? But y'all didn't demand that from fucking Lennox Lewis when he got knocked out twice. Y'all didn't demand that from Larry Holmes when he got knocked out. Y'all didn't demand that from Manny Pacquiao when he got knocked out. Y'all didn't demand that from Tommy Hearns when he got knocked out. Y'all didn't demand that from Roberto Duran when he got knocked out. These are great fighters. These are greats. Greats. All-time greats. Y'all didn't demand that from them. Why are y'all demanding it from a Tim Tszyu? This wasn't a thing. Well, maybe it was, you dig. I'm a lot younger than the sport of boxing, you dig. But the ones who really got the game fucked up with this, this perfection thing is, post Floyd Mayweather. That's not a coincidence that everybody wants to go 50-0 and preserve a O. Everybody wants to use the Philly shell now. Everybody wants to fight off of the back foot. Nobody wants to find a home in the phone booth and bang it out. Nobody wants to do that. These fighters today want to they want to look as close to Floyd as they possibly can. That's not a coincidence. It really isn't. So I'm just saying, man, like, let's stop the bullshit, man. This shit is goofy to me. You don't tell a fighter to retire because he lost. How you tell a nigga to stop, to retire off of a loss? In combat sports, the likelihood of you getting beat the fuck up, knocked out, is highly likely. Because there's nobody on earth who can deal with you like this. There's a select few people placed on this planet that's even qualified enough to be in the ring with you. Out of 7 billion people on this planet, this motherfucker right here is one of the 10 or 15 that's able to deal with you. You understand? So the likelihood of you going in here and him giving you a hard time or beating you, or it's a controversial win or a controversial loss, or you get knocked the fuck out, it just is what it is. That man was placed in front of you because he was worthy enough to be in the ring with you. And your dumb ass is up here talking about a nigga should retire because he got knocked out, bro. No, it ain't that Tim Tszyu is weak. It could just simply be Bakram Murtazaliev is a lot better than we thought he was. And we'll figure that out in his next matchup. We'll figure that out. Figure that out. But until then, man, salute to that man. Stop talking about niggas need to retire because they lost and they got knocked out in the loss, man. That shit is corny, man. I can't stand you niggas. Keep saying that, man. He need to retire, man. He a hype job. All the hype jobs y'all niggas like, but Tim Tszyu was the hype job. If he's the hype job, at least he's not the hype job that's scared to go and put it on the line. A lot of you other niggas, y'all fans of niggas who want to sit there and I ain't even gonna get into all that, man. I just really hate the mind of Americans, man, and just how stupid a lot of y'all are. Because stupid is what y'all are. Dumb as fuck. Like y'all niggas, y'all niggas ain't got a clue. It fucking makes my stomach curdle listening to a lot of you niggas talk and bloviate about shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, you a bum. But no, it's not that he's a bum. He lost. Why is he not above losing, but getting knocked out, but other fighters aren't? It's goofy to me, man. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. So Shout out to Tszyu. I don't think it was a bad style matchup or nothing like that. I don't, just it's a championship bout, man. That man went back. He demanded that fight practically. Like, I need my belt back, man, so I can continue on with my career. I mean, that was a bad style matchup, and why would y'all give him that fight after that tough fight that he's been in? Man, that dude is all right. Quit coddling this nigga and making it seem like we gotta spoon feed him now. No, that nigga's a fucking gladiator, man. That nigga's a warrior. Putting it all on the line, and you up here baby, trying to baby the nigga and burp him and breastfeed him and all that, man. Like, nah, that nigga, he alright. Yeah, I'm seeing people, motherfuckers making fun of him crying and all that shit after. Oh, where was that same energy when Jermell Charlo was crying after the Tony Harrison loss? Uncontrollably over emotional. Y'all didn't have that energy. And y'all would be stupid too, because competitors they compete at the highest level. When you get your O snatched from you, when you get your belt snatched from you in a fight where you feel you shouldn't have lost, you're gonna feel some type of way. That man went in the back, he went in the locker room and he cried. Because the competitive drive is still in that nigga to be great. Y'all niggas is up here laughing at that. Like, yo, you laugh at Kobe when he walked off crying? You laugh at KG when he walked off crying when he lost to LeBron? What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? You niggas don't compete in nothing, so it's easy to sit back and laugh at niggas who compete at a high level, and when they feel they got robbed in a fight or in a ball game, you find comedic value in that, man. I can't vibe with a lot of you dudes because y'all it's sucker shit to me, man. So he'll be all right. Tszyu will be all right. I know for a fact he'll be all right, and I'm looking forward to his next fight, and I'm looking forward to a unification match with Murtazaliev, man. That's all I gotta say about it. Y'all be easy, dudes.